Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today is going to be a special bust statue showcase of hand painted statues and busts by the very talented and very cool artist garwar, who is on eBay. And as you can see, he's painted me very nicely. Uh, I didn't realise I bought that 8 off of him already, but yeah, it's building up how many I bought off him, and I'll probably buy a lot more. So I bought off him 8 busts so far, not all in one go. I'm not that rich. But yeah, over the course of, well, I bought the last 3 just recently during Christmas. Freddy, Jason, and Chucky, and then the others I bought, previously in different times. But yeah, he's a great painter, far better and far talented than I'll ever be painting these. I mean, I couldn't do anything close to this. I mean, I tried painting Chucky and Jason, but they don't look anything in this league, and I even tried to do Terminator, but yeah, nowhere near anything in this league. I think he's been painting for 20 years. He's just an absolute fantastic painter. And he's a person that I always go to. There was another guy that I was using, but this guy just seems to be excellent at painting them. They just look really professional, and they just look like movie quality painted. Yeah, they're just fantastic, and he's a great painter. So let's look at, obviously Freddy was what I got recently. I wanted to get this statue of Freddy for the collection for quite a while, and it was definitely one that I wanted to get. Yeah, and it's a great statue, and he's painted it really nicely. Great detail on the head and the hat. Very nicely painted, and even the hand has got really good detail on that. Really good detail on that hand. On the what should I say, the Freddy glove. Look at that. It's got sort of like I guess you could say browny gold sort of trying to, but there's a detail going on there, which is great. And then the blades on the actual glove, really good. And then the jumper, green and red, obviously. Or sweater, Freddy sweater. I actually need to get a Freddy sweater. I've got 3 masks, I've got a glove, and I've got a hat. I actually need to get a sweater or two. I don't have, because I can't don the full Freddy attire. So yeah, I've got sort of like trousers, but I suppose I could get some sort of Freddy trousers. But it's the jumper or sweater that I really need. And yeah, this is just fantastic, painted really well on there. Trousers, nice detail there. And then the base is really good. Nightmare on Elm Street. And then that actually looks like, similar to its dark. It actually looks like a real. Actually looks like that's a real hole, doesn't it? Obviously it's not, but yeah, it looks like it's a real hole. Sort of like it goes, sort of like it actually goes through. You know, when you look at it. Well, that's what I think. Yeah, but the Freddy's really good. So that's one I wanted. Now going on to the Jason, I needed. Well, I actually had 4 bust statues already of Jason, but there wasn't. There was all right, but there wasn't that great. So I needed a really good decent one, and then I picked this one out because you get these 3D models unpainted, and then you can either paint them yourself or get someone who is a fantastic painter like Garwar to paint them for you, which is obviously what I choose to do. Yeah, so you know, get a really good person like Garwar to paint them, and you end up with something of this quality. So yeah, so this is great. I picked this one out and thought, yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm definitely going to get that. So then, yeah, sorted that out with Garwar, and he painted it for me and done a fantastic job on it, I must say. I think it's got to be one of the best ones in the collection that's hand painted. I mean, look at that, the mask that is used to paint that in that sort of, from the movie. Yeah, because it's sort of not, the mask's sort of not pure white, but it's sort of like, I don't know, maybe sort of like a weathered look effect to the mask. Sort of, I don't know, like, yeah, but it just looks great. It just looks like movie quality, dark colours. Yeah, and you can even see that he's even done the eyes. I'm not sure if the camera will focus. He's even managed to do the. You can actually see that he's actually done the eyes inside the mask. I'm not sure if he did the eyes sort of like on the head and then put the mask on. Yeah, I think you just see the eyes there. Or maybe he did the eyes and then put the mask on, because I think when you do them 3D printed on a machine, they come out just obviously they come out blank when you do them on a machine. I think you have to assemble them. I think they come in parts. So maybe he painted the head first, because Jason's got the disfigured face from events that happened when he drowned. Maybe did the eyes and then put the mask on. Maybe, yeah. I don't see how we'd done the eyes through that hole like that. And well, if he did, then he's even better than I thought he was. But anyway, yeah, he's a man of many talents. But yeah, he's done a fantastic job on this. Painted that mask. It's a sort of a movie standard. And yeah, and then he's even done a job on the actual flesh parts of Jason. Which looks good with some blood on there as well. And then the shirt, that's sort of like a dark navy sort of blue colour, and then that looks great painted as well, like the colour on that. And then there's some blood. There's obviously wounds where he's been attacked. Some wounds on there, really good. Yeah, really good. And he's got some knives. He's got like 5 knives. Actually, one of them did break off. It didn't break off originally, but unfortunately it got knocked off, so I need to glue that back on. But he's got 5 knives sticking in him. Yeah, so it's really, really menacing bust. Looks good, and it's got the knives stuck in there into him as well from as he's getting attacked. But that looks really, really good. The next one is Chucky. Again, he's done a fantastic job on this. Now, I did actually mean to get a different Chucky bust, because I've actually got this already, or one similar that I bought. Wasn't very great painted, and I attempted to paint over it. It looked all right, but not great. And I actually meant to for garwar to do me a different Chucky bust or statue, but then he ended up doing this, which was supposed to be a different one, but it turned out to be this. But it's, although I've already got this particular style one, it's painted really, really good, far better than the one that I tried to repaint. And yeah, it just looks really fantastic, and I thought, yeah, it's better than the one I got. Just replace it, and yeah, it just looks really, really good. He's just done a fantastic job on the paint work, on the face, really detailed, because it's the sort of damaged version of Chucky, sort of like in Bride, a Chucky, the ones that are late again have all, like, when he's sustained damage over the course, prior to Chucky, you see the Chucky, and then there's some like damage, wounds on the face, really good. And then fantastic job on the attire, on the dungarees, and then the Chucky sweater underneath, just really, really well painted. Better than the one that I did. Really, really good. And there's some like wounds and blood on there as well. Jumper and the overalls, really, really good. Chucky good guy shoes, or good guy sneakers, I should say. And then the blade, knife, some really nice detail on there. It's blood, blood-stained knife. So really good job on that. And then yeah, he's done a really fantastic job on the Candyman Tony Todd bust. R.I.P. Tony Todd, no longer with us. Sadly, unfortunately, passed away. Yeah, that did hit me. The death on the Candyman. I was really sad. I was really sad about that. Yeah, I mean, he's was a fantastic Candyman. You know, there couldn't have been anyone that played Candyman better. Absolutely fantastic. Doing a great job of that. Brilliant as Candyman. You can always look at him and say, yeah, that's definitely, you know, Candyman. And, you know, but, you know, he was in other films as well, you know, actually quite a few, quite a few good films, actually. And, yeah, Tony Todd was a great actor. And been in other films as well, and he's just, yeah, great acting. Yeah, really was really down about the death of him, and yeah, it will be sadly missed, but his memory will obviously live on through, you know, collecting, and he's in my collection. Candyman, I always get stuff Candyman and build up a nice collection and keep his memory alive. Yeah, and he's just, and going on to the actual bust, yeah, he's painted this really, really well. I don't know if it really actually looks, I'll be honest, I don't know if it actually really looks like Tony Todd. I wasn't really feeling it through the face. I don't know. But yeah, it's Tony Todd. But yeah, I just wasn't really, I don't know. Just facial features didn't really, I wasn't really getting Tony Todd coming through. Maybe it's just that expression, sort of like, yeah. I wasn't really, I just looked at it and thought, does that actually really look like Tony Todd? I don't know. I wasn't really getting it through the face, but maybe, yeah. I mean, it is Tony Todd anyway. But yeah, his Scarwell's done a fantastic job. This nice paint job on the actual thing, and there's that open chest of obviously when he's been attacked by the bees, and yeah, fantastic. He's just painted this so well. The claw, or the hook, I should say, on the hand that's been eaten off by bees. It looks really good. Obviously, that's his tool of the trade that he uses to kill his victims. The hook on the hand, very distinctive. I think that's the only weapon he ever used, to be honest. Don't remember ever using other. You know, a lot of the other killers use other different tools there and here and there, but I think I can't remember. I'm sure he only ever uses the hook to kill his victims. Anyway, he's done a great job, Garwar. And then the open chest with the, yeah, sort of been eaten alive by the bees. You can see all that detail that he's done there, and the absolute Candyman there, which was really, really good. And then he's done a great job on the Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Leatherface bust. He's done a fantastic job on this. Yeah, just great. Great job on the face mask. There's great detail in there. You can see the mouth through the open section of the mask. And yeah, it's that sort of not sort of like a straight colour yellow, but sort of like a dirty. Because in the film, it's sort of like he's got that. Because it's not just a mask. It's actually the skin and the face of obviously a victim. You know, he cuts the face off of a victim and then puts that face on. So obviously it's flesh of a victim. So it's sort of got that sort of yellow face colour, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, it looks really good. He still looks like a mouth coming through there. So really, really good detail he's done there, and great detail he's done on the shirt, sort of like a colour, sort of like a, I don't know, grey, sort of like dirty, unwashed sort of colour. And then the apron, the yellow sort of, also like colours like quite gone in it, sort of like a yellow apron, and then the blue tie with loads covered in blood, obviously. So yeah, great job on that. And obviously, it said Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the base there, and then obviously the massive chainsaw, obviously chainsaw his family, and there's some great detail on the actual chainsaw. That's nicely painted as well, and then in particular on the the actual saw section of the chainsaw. That looks really well painted. It's sort of, it actually looks like sort of a chainsaw, really, because it's sort of got that silver, silvery grey colour, rusty, you know, as it's been, used a few times to cut up wood and victims or whatever, and you sort of get that through that, and there's blood on it as well. Yeah, it's just, I mean, yeah, what more can you say? Like, he's just a great painter, garwar. And then another Texas Chainsaw bust that I've got that he painted for me is another Leatherface. Now, unfortunately, the chainsaw has broken off a couple of times. It broke off once. I glued it on, and then very stupidly I knocked it off again, because I've got so much stuff in the cave at the moment. There's stuff on the floor because it's all stuff that's been used for Christmas, and there's just, yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. It needs to be tidied up at the end of the year. I'm going to do a man cave tidy up at the end of the year, but it's because there's been loads of videos being done, so there's sort of DVDs out at the moment. There's still horror stuff lying around because there's stuff that's had to be made and stuff I had to get back to. But once I finish doing all the horror films for the year, I can put some of the horror stuff back away until next year. And yeah, I can start to put, once I've finished all my videos for the year, like going into 2025, I can start putting stuff away, and then sort of making a bit of space. Yeah, but it's a bit chaotic. So yeah, and I meant to get some glue today when I went out. I didn't get it, so I've got to get some glue, because I've got a couple of other repairs to do as well. So I've got to put that saw back on there. I've got a couple of other repairs. Yeah, but it's just really annoying when you knock into something and something snaps off. It's really, really annoying. As I said, I glued it on once, and then I've got to glue it on again. That saw on there did break off, and I glued it on, and I'm hoping to avoid trying to knock that off there. But it's very difficult to sort of try and avoid catch it, especially when you haven't got room to sort of put some of the stuff. And sometimes you just catch it as you're sort of walking around. Yeah, but luckily that's still on there. But yeah, really need to glue that back on. I think he's come off the base as well. He's standing on it, but he's sort of come loose on it, so it's got to be glued onto the base, and I've got to glue the saw back on there, and then I've got to glue the other knife that's come off of there again. Yeah, but it's just annoying when you just catch it. You just sort of like walk in a room and you sort of just catch it, and then thought, oh damn, I've broken it off. Yeah, but as I say, I've got that, a few other repairs to do when I get a chance. But yeah, he's done a great job on this. Again, great work on the face, the saw, arms, shirt. See again, and this is, and then look, great on the apron, and it's just covered, drenched in blood. Really, really good. Love that colour he uses for the blood. It does look like it's blood stained on there. Yeah, it's really good. And then again on the base, it says Texas Chainsaw, which is fantastic. I think it does look better with the signs actually on the actual bus. You can actually get signs to put next to stuff, but on there the signs do look cool. Would I like to have these signs, because it says it's Friday there. It's probably need one to go on there, maybe the Chucky as well. But yeah, it's still good, and he's just done a fantastic job on that. Now the Batman, which is the '89 movie with obviously Michael Keaton, Batman '89 movie star bust that I wanted, and then I obviously got garwar to paint that for me, and he's just done again. Yeah, I just can't say it enough. Again, just a fantastic job of painting it. Really, I mean, look at that mouth section. It's just really, really well painted. The head, and the eyes. yeah, it's really, really movie colour and quality painted. Yeah, it just looks really fantastic, really epic. Obviously, it's Michael Keaton in the suit. And then again, it just done a fantastic job on the actual suit itself. Actually, I just want Batman 89. I think this is actually Batman Returns, because I think the one in Returns sort of got the more sort of like a bulletproof kind of look effect, rather than the first one. I think it's different on the chest. But yeah, I did want the 89, but this I, I don't mind having the returns one as well, because I collect returns as well. So I don't mind having that. But yeah, I thought it was 89. I think it's returns. So, but anyway, it's still Michael Keaton anyway. It's kind of similar anyway. They're both similar, but I think the suit on the chest area is different. But yeah, it's that's yellow Batman sign, really nice, and the actual suit it's painted. I know it's straightforward black, but it's got a lot of nice shine to it. I don't think it's just straight painted straight black. I think that's why I had like a nice shine to it. Yeah, but it's really painted well. And then he's sort of like gold belt, which is nice. Yeah, just fantastic. And then last, I think I bought this one from him first. The Terminator 2 Judgment Day Arnie bust. Yeah, so I think this was all. I think this is what all kicked it off, because I think I remember doing a deal. I saw this on there, and I see it was goodly, really nicely painted, and I thought to myself, I've got to get that. And then I realised after that how well painted it was, and then yeah, it's all the rest that sort of followed. Because after realising how good garwar was at painting, and yeah, just after that, it just well, yeah, is one that I'm going to always ask to paint the busts that I need, and he's just done a fantastic job on this as the Arnie bust. The hair looks really good. Face looks really, really good and well painted. Great detail, great colour on that, and great details. Managing to paint all the facial features, and then he's done a fantastic job painting the detail, because it's the damage version. You know, like Terminator 2, when he's sustained quite a lot of damage, and then he ends up with obviously uh, facial damage, and then like the endo skeleton coming through, and then yeah, you could just see the endo coming through there, and then obviously flesh with the flesh and tissue obviously that's been come away, obviously sustained damage. And you can see the endo coming through the actual face, and he's just done a fantastic job of painting the endo and the blood, and yeah, skin, and just everything, and the detail and the wounds. Just done a fantastic, epic job painting. I think there's even more wounds and stuff there that it's done. Yeah, it's just added so much detail and just painted it so good. And then the actual body and chest, he's just painted that even, fantastic as well. Because it's the sort of black shirt and the leather jacket, and yeah, it's painted that really nicely. And yeah, there's again there's wounds he's sustained, so some wounds and blood coming through there. So yeah, just absolutely fantastic. And yeah, just an epic job. It says T800 on the actual bust as well, so that's fantastic. Yeah, so I've got 8 busts, and it just makes my collection, because I had a fairly good bust and statue horror collection as it was, but I don't know, some of them weren't that great, and some needed to be replaced, and some weren't that great painted. But now, since I've got these from garwar, I think it just makes my horror bust statue collection so far greater now. It just looks more better quality and better professionally painted. And yeah, it's just going to make my full collection. I mean, I've got a really nice collection of busts going on now. Yeah, maybe I'll do if I get more. Probably will get more 2025, and I'm going to do sort of like a Uncle Bob's bust horror museum, and then we'll sort of showcase all of the busts, and yeah, just do sort of like a special bust statue Uncle Bob museum type style vid, show all the stuff. Yeah, but guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I think that's long enough. I'm sure you've got fed up with me talking for 25 minutes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys are having a great Christmas. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching.